Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you a new product that's being released by RadioMaster. It's a new radio transmitter and it's called the Pocket. Let's take a look at this. Let me show you it. See if I can focus on there. We are going to take a closer look at it on the overhead camera, but I want to show you what it comes with. It comes with a bag that you can put the radio in. You get your obligatory USB-C cable for charging and to do the firmware updates. We've also got a tiny little screensaver there. You might not be able to focus on that. There you go, a screensaver. The Pocket manual, so you can figure out how to use it. And of course the obligatory stickers, and who doesn't like stickers? Now let's take a closer look at the Pocket radio. Let's turn this level on.
Welcome to EdgeTX. Throttle warning. Disarmed. Acro mode.
There we go. You can see we've got a tiny screen which is very clear. I have to wear glasses to be able to read it, but it's a very clear display. But let's take a look at the outside first. So you can see the antenna comes up and can rotate, depend on the orientation of your antennas on your drone or your aeroplane. We've then got, hopefully you can see this, we've got a rotary switch here which I've set up to change the backlighting on the actual radio so that I can film to a better quality picture. Then we've got a momentary switch here, and we've got a switch that goes on and off, and you can see there's a green light to show you that it's armed. And then we go back up. We've got a 3-position switch here.
Acro mode. Horizon mode.
Okay.
Acro mode.
Then we've got a 3-position switch here, which I haven't set up to anything. We've got another on-off switch. You can see the green light comes on. We've got a rotary switch here, which I showed you earlier. And then we've got our buddy box cable there, the DSC cable socket. And we've got the USB-C, which you would use for firmware updates. So if we flip the radio over, so we've got our gimbals, which are very tiny, but they're very positive. And I converted this to be mode 1 from mode 2, and it wasn't that difficult to do. You could do it without taking the case off. Then we've got down here, we've got all of our normal controls for our system menu and our return and our back and forward and our telemetry button. And then we've got our model button here, and we've got our rotary switch here, and then we can obviously say click for enter. So let's just have a look. So if we go model, and then we can then do what we normally do with EdgeTX, and we can go through our different menus, and you can see. So if you can use EdgeTX, you'll be able to straight away be able to operate this radio. Now, what else is there? Now, you can see if I take this off, for transportation, you can unscrew the gimbal, and what they do is they fit in the back here. So they will slide into there. So when you purchase this radio, they are in here at the back, stored in the back. So we can take those off to obviously make the radio smaller for transportation in our backpacks. Now the radio, if we go back to the underside again, you'll see we can take off the back here. Actually, let me just turn, just for safety, let's just turn the radio off first. And there we go. And we're going to rotate this, and we're going to take this off. I may need to take it away from the camera. There we go. Right, and you can see there, I'm not going to pull that off completely. You can see where the battery is. And here are where you make the adjustments. Now, if you look at the manual that comes with the radio, it's very clear on which of these you need to adjust to change the mode or the tension. So it's all within the manual. And you can see we've got 18 650s there, 2 of them, 1 on each side, but the radio does not come with them. You will need to buy them. Right, let's turn the radio back on.
Welcome to EdgeTX. Disarmed. Acro mode.
As you can hear, the sound quality is very good for the verbal commands that you can set up on your radio. Now, this radio comes in 2 versions, the CC2500 multi-protocol module, which is the one, it's not a 4-in-1, but so it comes with a limited amount of protocols, or with the Express LRS. Now the Express LRS version module within this radio can go up to 250 milliwatts, and they state that RadioMaster state that you can run the radio for over 7 hours at the highest power rating. So that's quite good, because with the Zuro it's got the smaller batteries in, which is the 18350s, so it tends to run the batteries down a bit quicker. Now let's take a look at the bottom here. You can see we've got a jack there for sound, and then we've got our USB port there for charging, and then we've got our SD card. Now the SD card is included with the radio. Now if we switch the radio over, let's have a look at the back. You can see we've got a nano bay there, which we could of course add in a RadioMaster multi-protocol module if we wanted to, but as you can see this version is the Express LRS version. Or of course we could add a nano crossfire unit if we wanted to. And this just goes on the back there. That's the complete back of the radio. I think we have covered all of it, everything on the radio itself. The trims, hang on, we've missed out the trims. So you can see the trims there. Now I'm going to adjust those. Obviously for a drone you wouldn't do this, but you can see they're quite positive. And to center.
Trim center. Trim center.
And we can do the same at this side.
Trim center.
So they are very positive. So I personally feel you could use this radio definitely for flying small aeroplanes if you wanted to fixed wing. But as I said earlier, I think this is aimed at drone pilots. Now let's go back to the top. I've already shown you that this rotates so that we can change the orientation of the antenna. We can pull that back, and obviously we can fold it down there for transportation. I would like to thank RadioMaster for sending the Pocket Radio for review. Okay, so there we go. We've had a closer look at the radio. What I want to say is it's actually quite a small radio. I want to compare it if I can get both of them in, to give you some idea of the size of the radio compared to the, let's go back a bit, there we go, compared to the Zuro radio. You can see the two of them there. It has got a different feel to the Zuro. This feels a little bit to me a bit more chunkier. It's got a feel. The gimbals feel good. As I said, the antenna can go up and be rotated, depends on the orientation of your antennas on your quad. You can fly fixed wing airplanes with this. It's got the, as I said earlier, the little tabs, which do work quite nicely. You can't accidentally put the wrong trim, because if you want to the elevator or rudder, it does seem to be quite positive. I would say that this radio is possibly aimed directly at drone flyers because of its small size and the fact that you can take the gimbal sticks off, so it's small to pack. But you could definitely use it for fixed wing aeroplanes. So there we go. I do hope you found this review interesting, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, because I would love to help you if I can. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye for now. And just before we go, I want to show you something. Look at this pretty little thing. Now, what RadioMaster have done is made replacement cases for your radio, for your pocket radio. So you can get orange, yellow, pink here, and blue. So I'm going to produce a video, look out for it, showing you how to take all the gubbins out of the original radio and put it into your fancy new coloured case. So look out for that video.